Okay, Passion. Hey, it's Coach Amy here with Friday's workout of the day. This is like take 50 of my attempt at this video. I don't know how people do this on a daily basis. New respect for people who post videos on a daily basis. But I'm not doing it over. I promise this is the last one. So if I mess up, I mess up. But we do have a great workout for you today. We've got 3 fun parts of this workout. We got a Metcon. We have some lifting, pressing work overhead, and then we have a fun little finisher for you, and the whole family can join in. So let's get at it. Let's talk about it. So today our workout starts with a Metcon. We've got 10, 9, 8, all the way down to 1 of handstand push-ups, tuck-ups, and burpees to a 6-inch target. We'll go over the modifications for those movements, but just to kind of talk about the way the workout works, you start with 10, you do 10 handstand push-ups, then 10 tuck-ups, then 10 burpees to a 6-inch target. You'll work your way all the way from 10, 9, 8, all the way down to 1 of each one of those movements. I have not done this workout yet, but I've done styles like this, and you see those 10, you're like, oh, I'm going to bang those out, but I really don't recommend that. It's 55 reps total of each movement. That's a lot of handstand push-ups. So I would be smart. I would break up 10, 9, 8 maybe on those handstand push-ups. Break them up. Give your shoulders a rest, and you can always jam out the tuck-ups. If you love burpees, you can jam out the burpees, but you're going to want to rest a little bit so you don't hit a wall too early on those handstand push-ups. Also, as the reps get lower, you can pick up the pace after maybe 5 and try to go a little faster through those. But there's no time cap on this, so we're running to or aiming to finish. So be smart, pace in the beginning, and try to pick it up at the end. Again, I'll talk about the modifications in just a minute, but that is part 1. That's our Metcon. Part 2, we're looking at some overhead pressing. Basically, this is depending on your weights options at home. You can do single arm. You can do both arms. If you have a barbell, you can use a barbell. Dumbbells will work. If you only have one, obviously you can do a single arm. And we're just trying to get some reps in. Single arm pressing straight overhead. Again, I'll give you some more options in a minute. But depending on the load, you're looking at 8 to 12 reps and 3 to 5 sets. Okay? And then finally, our finisher is going to be this fabulous Fitness Friday scavenger hunt. I will have a separate video of this for you later, but it'll be just something fun the whole family can do to kind of wrap up the week. You guys have been killing it so far. We're loving seeing all the posts on Facebook, all the scores in Wodify. So this is just something fun to get the whole family involved. Maybe get those kids out from their schoolwork and doing something fun. Okay? All right, let's talk modifications. So I'm going to take us over to my little corner here where I've set up my area here. So starting first with that handstand push-up. Obviously you have your RX version. I definitely recommend doing it on carpet, or as you see, I have a little yoga mat just to soften the head. 2 would be if you are good at handstand push-ups, but you need a little help in terms of changing the distance from the floor. You can use, folded up towels. I would say some maybe thick cushions of some sort, something that has a good basis for you, that will still give you some help, but I would caution you from using pillows, anything too soft. 1, it won't be any help, and 2, you need a good strong basis to make sure your neck stays stable. So be smart about that option if you go there. Also, in either one of those options, make sure you're aiming for the top of your head. Sometimes as we get tired, we start to land on our forehead or more towards the back of our head, and that just puts really undue pressure on our spine. So make sure we're aiming right on the top of our head, that dome area, the soft spot part where when we were babies, we had that soft spot. Aim for the top of your head. That's going to give us a better setup for our neck. Okay. Our third option, if kicking up on the wall or we don't have a wall that we feel comfortable kicking up on, we've got a inverted pike. So you can use a box if you have it. You can use a couch. You can use a table, whatever that will help you get into that inverted position. So here's my box right here. So what I'm looking for, get my feet on the box. I'm going to try to get my hips stacked directly over my shoulders. From here, I think you can see me. I'm going to reach down, touch the top of my head to the floor, press up, and finish here. Down, making sure your elbows are tracking back towards the box. press up, and finish. What we want to try to avoid is where we're doing this and are kind of staying more of a push-up than an inverted push-up, okay? I'm not sure if that looked right, but we're moving on. We got to keep going. Again, just try to get as inverted as you can. Try to stack your hips directly over your shoulders, shoulders directly over your wrists. Track your elbows back towards the box, touch at the top of your head, and then finish through. Don't finish outside of your arms. Make sure you're pushing yourself through that window, we call it, okay? Third option, if you have it, would be to do a seated overhead press. So if you've got dumbbells, I would go here over your head. Ideally, you want two, given the movement. So you really need 2 dumbbells, 2 kettlebells, 2 water jugs. I found good old detergent bottle. You can use both hands on this and just press overhead, locking out. This adds a little more fun to it as it's wobbly, but it's a good option if you don't have anything else, okay? So if you need it, be creative, find something that you can press overhead. Finally, I think our fourth option would be if you did not do yesterday's Tabata, you could do hand release push-ups. If you did yesterday's Tabata, you're probably good on the push-up part, but I would say if you didn't, then another option if you want to do some hand release push-ups, just making sure your chest and thighs hit the floor, and make sure we're not worming off the ground. Push-up position, drop down, drive through our chest. I didn't hand release. We just want to make sure we're not worming and then pressing up, okay? None of that, avoid that, okay? So that's the handstand push-ups. Tuck-ups, I think everybody can do a tuck-up. Basically what we're looking for, hollow position, we're just going to drive our knees into our chest and back down. This is really where you can kind of make up some time on the workout. If you have to break up those handstand push-ups, jam on these tuck-ups, try to get through those as fast as possible. Burpees, obviously we all know burpees, chest and thighs hit the floor. But the caveat to this one is we do have a 6-inch target to aim for. So what I did is I did measure, came over to my door, and I measured myself a little target. And it's roughly 6 inches above my head. So what I'm gonna do is do my burpee, chest and thighs hit the floor, come up with 2 hands, touch my target. Not 1 hand, 2 hands. Touch my target, do those for 10. Start off 10 reps, all the way down to 1. No modifications. I think we can all handle a little burpees, okay? So that's our Metcon. Again, moving on to the strength, we've got those overhead pressing variations. You guys can get creative with this. Like I said, if you have a barbell or dumbbells, you can do single arm, you can do both arms. Work on that strict pressing, 8 to 12 reps. If you don't, go back to our creative side. For me, I could use this jug, do 1-arm presses, and really work on this. Get a big set, probably go a little more like on the 12 set range, okay? Then switch arms. Again, 3 to 5 reps. It's just good upper body strength to keep on working on. Anything really will help. So get creative. I have a water jug. We can do, I used a case of water bottles. That'll work. Be funny about it. Have fun with it. All right. Again, we have one more thing. I said that Fitness Fabulous Friday scavenger hunt. I'm going to have a separate video to send you all for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So keep an eye out for that one. And if you have any questions, hit me up tomorrow. I'll be either on Zoom or Facebook tomorrow at 10 a.m. Questions, just want to catch up, I'll be there. Otherwise, have fun with this workout. Post your times and have a great day. Talk to you all later. Bye.